the War of the Gods has begun. Born from the dreams and nightmares of mankind, legendary beings are gathering forces to crush their enemies. They have put their fate in the hands of mere mortals like yourself, granting you the power to lead them to victory. Hi, I'm David Sanhuesa. I'm the founder of Game-O-Gami and the creator of Immortal. Immortal is a game of mythic strategy. It's a project that I've been working on for several years along with some incredibly talented artists. Capture your opponent's forces, turn their powers against them, and forge your own legend. 2 to 4 players assume command of powerful pantheons summoned from the world mythologies. The goal of the game is to control the most cards on the battlefield by capturing your opponent's cards and defending your own. During the game, players take turns placing their character cards on the spaces of the battlefield. Each card has a distinct combination of battle strengths, represented by the numbers in its 4 edges. When a card is placed on a space adjacent to the north, south, east, or west edge of an opponent's card, an attack begins, and the strengths on the card's touching edges are compared. If the attacker's strength is greater, then the defending card is successfully captured, giving the attacking player more control on the battlefield. Special abilities can influence the results of an attack and set the battlefield up for future combos by strengthening allies, weakening enemies, and bending the normal rules of the game. After the first battle, players upgrade their Pantheon decks with more powerful cards and expand the battlefield with additional modular boards. Victory goes to the player who controls the most cards at the end of 2 battles. Game variants allow players to form teams, change the rules of engagement, or play faster matches. Once players have mastered the basic strategies of the game, they can mix and match characters from different pantheons to build their own custom decks. A lot of the fun in Immortal comes from the replayability. There's so much diversity between the different factions. Every pantheon plays differently. There's also a lot of variety that comes from how you build the battlefield with the modular board pieces. So that modular nature makes sure that no 2 matches are ever the same. Add to that all the different special abilities and the different game variations that you can apply to spice things up. You're going to be able to play this game for years and always come up with new strategies and new ways to win. So in this Master Set 1 of Immortal, we have the gods of ancient Greece, Zeus, Athena, Ares, the Norse gods like Loki, Thor, and Odin, Japanese myths and legends like Amaterasu, Raijin and Fujin, Hanya, Native American legends like Wendigo, Thunderbird, the Great Spirit. You're going to be able to take control of all of these forces and use them to battle your opponents. I've been a gamer my entire life, and Immortal was inspired by some of my favorite games. Games with lots of action, deep strategy, that have a competitive nature, with various factions and abilities, and I have a strong fantasy theme that can really pull me into the world. Our work is really important to us, and it's more than just eye candy. It's what pulls us into the theme of a game, really helps us have fun with it, feel like we're a part of it. The visuals here, I think, are something that are really unique. I think we've created a style that you don't really see often in games, and the quality level, I think, stands up with some of the best games out there. We have art by really popular and talented concept artists, Ja Taptara, Kian Ing, Grant Grifford, Monica Palos, Malek Jakubiak, and some artwork by myself. And I think we're creating something that is really stunning and will really stand out on your shelf and on your gaming table. The goal of this Kickstarter project is to obtain the funds that we need to finish Master Set 1 and get it into your hands. But we're already thinking ahead with Immortal, planning out Master Set 2, which will include the pantheons of the ancient Egyptians, the Celtics, and other world cultures, which will expand the game with new abilities and new strategies, and make Immortal something that's going to grow and evolve along with you.
When the game started out, I think I had a pretty strong start. You know, I had control over one corner, and I was pretty much just moving over to the other side as quickly and as tactically as I could possibly do. But a single move from another player wiped me up from that corner. And I think I had 1 counter, maybe 2 left, and I was literally destroyed. But later on in the game, they left 1 single spot open for me, and a card came into my hand that literally put me back in the game. I think I had supremacy at that point.
My favorite part of the game was the strategy aspect of it. There was one particular part of the game where I had set down a card and it captured 3 adjacent spaces to it. So that was like really, really cool to have that feeling of being able to do that, being able to capture those spaces around it. And then the others couldn't do it because one of the empty spaces on the back end of it was blocked in. So it kind of secured me in that area.
I want to thank you so much for taking the time to consider this project, for backing our creative work, and for spreading the word about Immortal. This game is something that I am incredibly proud to be a part of, and I hope you will be proud to be a part of as well. Thank you.